Are you leading a team or babysitting followers? Listen, you can't afford to carry around dead weight. So let's identify if you have leaders or laggards in your corner. Hey there, my name is Isai Rodriguez and I'm your friend. And this is where we build your leadership skills and your home business profits one actionable tip at a time. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's jump right into it. So let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your business is just one spark away from going up in flames? Or maybe like you're constantly putting out fires and it seems like your team is either helping you out or adding fuel to the fire. Well, the good news is this. You're not alone, first of all, right? Here's the thing. The people that are closest to you in your organization are either making you a superstar or they're dragging you down. That's really all there is to it, right? Think about like the 5 or 6 people, handful of people that you spend the most time with in your business. Are they lifting you up? Are they supporting you, right? Are they helping you become a better version of yourself? Are they, pulling you down, right? Like, are they lifting you up or pulling you down, basically? Like, are they feeding you negative energy all day long, things like that? Because here's the golden rule that I've learned from my mentors. It's this, is that those closest to the leader will determine the success or failure of that leader. It's basically that simple. And today we're talking about how you can make sure that the people around you are carrying water and not gasoline, right? Here's what I mean. I want you to picture this. Imagine there's a problem in your business, a spark that could turn into a raging fire, right? Your team arrives on the scene and each one of them, like each one on your team, has 2 buckets, right? One of the buckets is filled with water. The other bucket with gasoline. And what happens next depends on what they do, right? Do they throw water on the fire, putting out the fire quickly? Or do they dump the gasoline, the bucket of gasoline, turning a small problem into a massive, massive disaster? You see, your job as a leader is to train your team to be water carriers, right? It's all about developing the people around you to handle problems effectively and to support your vision, your team's vision, to help them become better as well, right? So how do we do this in the world of as a direct selling entrepreneur or a network marketer, a home business owner, right? Well, the first thing you need is you need a game plan, right? You need that blueprint, if you will, that game book, if you will, right? That your team can follow, right? Don't just bring people on board and hope that they'll figure it out, right? They really need for you to have something laid out, something that they can follow, something they can plug into, right? You following me? So that they can take off running, right? So that they can follow along, know what's going on, do what it is they need to do, know what it is that they need to do, and then do it, right? I was actually part of several businesses that had no established systems whatsoever. And it was, let me tell you, it was the most frustrating thing in my life, right? Luckily, I saw and I believed in the potential of the industry and I continued on. I struggled, but I hustled, right? I was grinding. But again, it was still frustrating. It was still painful because without systems, without structure, without anything to follow, without a game plan, you're running blind, right? It's like somebody handing you a ball and blindfolding you and telling you to run towards the goal, but never giving you any clear directions as to where that goal is, which direction to run, how to, how fast do you need to run? Should you tiptoe? Should you run at full force, right? You need systems and a game plan for your team to follow. Structure, right? They need some sort of structure to follow. So take the time to develop themselves as leaders, right? As business builders. Teach them your values, your strategies, and your vision for the business, right? Make sure that they understand how important it is to be a problem solver and not a problem maker, right? The second thing you need is to recognize the value that each person brings to your team, right? Everyone has unique strengths and weaknesses. Your job is to find out what those are and to help them grow in their own area of expertise, and then out, to branching out, right? Where do they shine? Where do they need help, right? You see, when your team feels valued and supported, they're much more likely to step up and to help you carry the load, right? And that's the game plan right there. You're building a team of leaders, of warriors, people that you that are going to support you, and you in turn are supporting them with your leadership, right? Finally, you as the leader, you need to lead by example. There's no way around that, right? So you have to show your team what it means to be a water carrier, right? When there's a problem, don't panic. Stay calm, assess the situation, take action to fix that problem that you have, right? Remember, your team most likely will not do what you say. However, they will always see what you're doing and they'll follow your actions, right? They're not going to do what you say, but they will do what they see you do. So they're going to follow your steps as the leader, right? Your team will follow your lead. That's why you're the leader, right? Not because you know everything. Nobody knows everything. You're the leader because you're the one doing what it is that you need them to do, right? You're leading from the front. Some people like to call it as, right? You're leading by example. You're doing the things that they need to be doing, right? And they're going to see you doing that and they're going to follow suit, right? So now I've got to ask, are you ready to build a team of leaders who support you and help your business grow? Right? Remember, the people closest to you will determine your success. Period. Right? So make sure that they're carrying water and not gasoline. Okay? I want you to remember that because that's a great analogy. So there you have it, my friends. That's my tip for today. Let's build a movement of leaders, not just followers, right? So keep pushing forward and stay strong, stay positive, my friends. If you found this episode helpful, if you found it inspiring, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And if you have any questions, any topics that you'd like to talk about, anything you'd like to discuss, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to follow the link in the description for access to my free masterclass training, where I'll show you firsthand how to put all of these tips into action today. Until the next time, I want you to stay legendary, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Bye.